somewhere, if it flood in the beat. If you look too long, you get knocked off your feet. Oh, just 6 kill the streets, whole city gon' see. When the front end lifts, boys, game over for free. Old school flame hitting hard in the lead.
That's pretty cool, man.
We don't cruise,
Pretty
we
cool.
command every street.
I don't think I'd cut it up, man. I think I'd fix it. I think I'd fix it, but me personally, I wouldn't cut it up, but it's not mine. Not mine. But it's cool. I sent it to Yancey. I sent it to him.
Rolling out slow, chrome smokes in rotation. Getting folk cutting like the street celebration. Two reddies, pumps in the trunk, no hesitation. 6 batteries deep, that's full detonation. Old school rumble, got the ground vibrating. Every corner that we hit, got the whole block waiting. Doors pop open with that real
Oh, man.
not a soul in the lane when we climb that ladder. Switch hit, front tipping, whole flame lifting. Crash stop breathing.
Boy, we about to make a mess.
Candy paint
We
dripping.
about to make a mess.
And the bass in the trunk knock the mule off clean.
Make a mess.
In the car, this street made weapon. Name ring bells from the south to the heavens. OG sits in the lane like the boss in command. They don't ride like this, they don't build like this, man. OG6 kill the streets. Yeah, we're riding on heat. Hydros popping like a drum line right under the seat. Candy paint so wet, if you flood in the beat. If you look too long, you get knocked off your feet. OG6 kill the streets. OG6 when the front end lifts, boys, they never free. Old school flame hitting hard in the lead. We don't cruise, we command every street.
We're here about to have a mess. Old janitor gonna be mad at me tonight. Janitor gonna be mad tonight.
We ain't asking for respect, we take that now. We're staying so mean, middle flake hitting like a star in the night. Candy tangerine glowing when it catches the light. Chrome so cold it can freeze the sky. And that
What's up, Nathan?
little flame got the angles tight.
Yeah, we're gonna build some doors. We ain't fixing them. We're gonna build some doors. We're gonna build some doors. These are the old doors.
Can it paint so wet? If it flood in a beat. If you look too long, you get knocked off your feet. OG6 kill the streets. Whole city gon' see. When the front end is boys, game over. Old school flame hitting hard in the lead.
I know, right, Nathan?
We don't cruise, we command every street.
Trying to get it to, it's about separated all the way. We definitely don't want to tear it up because this is the only template that I got. And we're going to make a mess. Boy, we're going to make a mess. It's going to be a mess. See if I can get a flat too.
There's no retreat. This ain't a car, this the king of the street.
Yeah, boy, this is gonna make a mess. 16 tonight, 29. What's up, Angie? What's up, Floor? Yeah, tomorrow's the last day of duck season tomorrow, so I'm going duck hunting in the morning. So I reached out to little Jackie, asked him about router bits, because, you know, that's what he does. And he told me about a company that was the company he uses. He said they like the best. So I reached out to them, and then they emailed me back, said that they would let me know the best. They want to know what kind of router I had, so I told them that. And then they said that they would let me know the best router bit. Because I got to make these doors, and I got to cut that hole out of plastic. So these is the doors, well, was the doors for the box truck. So we're trying not to mess it up too much, but it's a thin sheet of aluminum on this side with OSB in the middle and another thin sheet of aluminum on the other side, and up here it wasn't damaged. So the overall thickness of the OSB and the aluminum was right at 3/4 of an inch. So that's where we're at on that. So when we get it apart, probably gonna have to put it on the table and not hammer it too much because I don't want to stretch it, but make it flat, back again flat. Benelli. Benelli and Mossberg. Old Benelli. Old Benelli. I'm trying not to. I'm actually busting I'm driving the chisel into the OSB to try to break it apart. I mean, it's already. See, it's already apart. Yeah. Yeah, they good units. Yeah, it's old particle board, OSB particle board. I just need one side. I just need to get one off so I can try to get it flat and then make a template. John Buchanan called me. Talked to old John Buchanan. Old John the Junk Man. John the Junk Man. Man, this stuff is so thin. I think a drink can's thicker than this stuff. Well, I guess they didn't want it heavy because you're pulling it every day, open and close, open and close. But this is a good side. Honestly, the other side's got a gash in it. Now I do have the other door. I got both doors, but boy. Just don't want to tear it. I need to trace this, cut this out. I'm gonna have to cut this one, two, three. I'm gonna have to cut this out 8 times. So once I get one cut out, once I get this on the plastic and cut it out one time, then I can chunk this. Then I can take the plastic and lay it on the other plastic, trace it out, cut it out, then lay it on 4 sheets of aluminum and cut it out 4 times on aluminum. Then take the outer aluminum, the inner aluminum, the 2 pieces of plastic, panel bond them together, then take the outer pieces, put them over that, and panel bond all that together to make one big door. Yeah. What do you say? Run a putty knife around it. Let me show you what I'm working with. Let me show you what I'm working with. This is what I'm working with. See, that's what I'm working with. Say run a putty knife around it. I understand, and that's a good idea. But you see what I'm working with? Look at what I'm working with. Look at what I'm working with. Look at what I'm working with. See what I'm working with? See what I'm working with? That's what me working with. That's what me working with. That's what me working with. I'm working on a big old mess. That's what I'm working on. Some of that good. Some of that glue just don't want to let go. And stink? Lord have mercy, stinks. Oh no, it's all right. It's all right, Todd. It's all right. You don't have to delete. You don't have to delete your message, man. You don't have to delete your message. You don't have to delete your message. That's why I showed you. That's why I showed you. I don't have a heat gun. The last one broke. When we was working on the Mons, I dropped it and it just fell apart. Ha-ha! I told you it was like a beer can. I told you it was like a beer can. Look at that. That's what happens in them old trailers when the bathroom and the floor gets wet. Sun gun just just falls apart. Oh, there's a place called Mohawk. It used to be called Eula. It's changed its names a lot over the years, but it's about 25 miles west of me. It's called Mohawk now, and they make particle board over there. If you've never seen how particle board's made, it's crazy. They dump all the wood chips, and it's like a big old press conveyor. And they dump hot glue, and then the rollers press it as it rolls through every high thickness of the particle board. They're gonna make 7/16, half inch, or 7/16, 3/4, whatever. And it's crazy to watch it. It's under extreme pressure and extreme heat. And it's great, but if that shit ever gets wet, it ain't worth a damn. It ain't worth a damn. It does. Don't it look like vinyl flashing? Don't it, Nathan? Let me get this out of the shop. It's already made a hell of a mess. Let me get this out. It does, Nathan. It looks like vinyl flashing, don't it? Let me get it out. And man, I cleaned up. I swept the floor, took the trash out. Man, the janitor was gonna be happy with me when he comes in tonight. Now I'm gonna drop all this stuff on the ground. We're gonna make a mess. I mean, severely. This shit's gonna be from here to down Timbuktu. Yep, ain't nothing we can do about it. It's just gonna be all over the place. Them rats love that shit. I didn't get a lot on the floor. If this stuff was dry, boy, this stuff burned like gas. Could throw this in a wood heater. Looks like a hope cake. Looks like a hope cake. I got a little bit on the floor, but I mean, not much. Supposed to be getting a UPS delivery. It said it's out for delivery. That scorpion undercoating is supposed to be coming. What's up, Mac? Dude, I've been watching you for about a week and a half. I'm broke. I'm a broke down 62-year-old, but what do you mean you broke down? You broke down on the side of the road? Well, man, I appreciate it, Todd. What do you mean you broke down? I need to go get a putty knife, but looks like it's going pretty good. Oh, I know the feeling. I know the feeling. So, once we get all this off, we're going to take that plastic and we're going to put it up here. And we're going to trace it out the best we can. And then, I don't know if we'll try to cut that stuff. I don't know. If I try to cut it with a skill saw, it's probably going to melt. Probably need to cut it with a jigsaw. That's why I was talking to little Jackie about a router bit. We done it with a router bit and turned it down where it wasn't melting it. Cut it. If we done it with a sawzall, or if we done it with a jigsaw, we might be able to cut it pretty good. Just the perimeter. The inside, I'm gonna make a thing about measure. I mean, I can put whatever window I want in it. All right, I can put whatever window I want. The glass shop said whatever hole that I put in there, they'll make a window to fit. A sliding window, right? So so that's cool. That's a pretty good sized window right there. That window is 23 by 23. So that's a 23 by 23 hole. So what I was thinking about doing is taking making a puck, making a negative image, and then putting it down, and then I could screw it down, and then I could take the router, hit the router on it, and then the router, roller bearing on the router bit could run the perimeter, and then I could cut out the hole. Do the exact same thing on the aluminum. The aluminum's 14 gauge, and then do the same thing and then run it around, and then where I drilled the holes to bolt the puck to, I can try to find, I know they make them, screw inserts that screw into themselves. Like the nut part is flat, a flat little T, and then the thread part is like a button head, Torx bit, and then when you screw it into itself, it's flat, it's like a flat T, and then that screws in and it squeezes it, so it looks like it's buttons on both sides. I know they make stuff like that. I just have to go to Fastenal and see what they have. So the holes that I drill in it, I could use those holes to run the bolts in it and make the thing, if that makes sense. Hey, Hobart's good. My first little welder was a Hobart 140 that I had. Look like burnt toast. We're gonna put a gauge wheel on this to see. I'll get caught up on the chat here in a second. We're gonna put a gauge wheel on this metal to see what this metal thickness is, because it's thin. It's like Nathan said, it looks like flashing material. Whatever glue this was, that's some good glue from 1961. So we're gonna build some doors, whether they're wrong or right. We're gonna build some and hope the world that they work. Am I nervous? No. Am I skeptical? No. Am I excited? Absolutely. 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 Talked to John today about the daggone dually project. You know, we was gonna build a dually with a regular dually bed, and make a tow pig out of it. But me and John been talking, and I seen a 4-door dually the other day online that had a work bed on it, like a like an ox bed, like a work bed. And now it wasn't laid out on the ground, but it was laid out. It had 26s on the back and had 24s on the back, had 22s on the front. And it was just static drop, and it was just regular primer. And it had like an ox work bed on it with a fifth wheel and stuff. So it come around. So if you're coming from the front of the truck, it went like this. It kind of was flat with the truck, so it matched the cab. And then when it got to the wheel, it had a big wheel arch because it had 24s on it. And then when it got right past the wheel, it 45'd in like that. And then it had a flat back with LED lights in the back with a heavy ass integrated bumper and then a fifth wheel hook. And it was it had air ride on the back for towing, but it didn't have air ride all the way around. It was just static. Like coilovers in the front, I take it. Maybe. Could have just had regular springs in the front. And man, that thing. Yeah, the welder. Yeah, the utility bed. Yeah. Yeah, I told John, I said, hey, look, I'm all about building the dually. I said, I'm all about you and David building a chassis and building a heavy duty chassis and all that stuff. I said, and I know you got everything. We got everything else. Because they're the ones that's building it. I'm just going to paint it. They're building the chassis and stuff like that, and then I'm going to do all the body work and paint it. And I said, look, I'm all about a bed. I'm all about a regular bed, but I'm telling you what, that work bed, that truck box bed, there's something about it, man. And he's like, that's what you want to do, baby? That's what we'll do. I said, yeah, I believe. And then paint the bed the same color as the truck. You know, I think, and then you wouldn't have no trouble hooking up a fifth wheel trailer for like a 2-car hauler or a 3-car hauler. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. And he says, well, you know, David builds them boxes. And I said, what are you talking about? He said, David builds them truck boxes, them truck beds. And I said, really? He said, yeah, he builds them for a company out west or something. He builds them by the tractor trailer loads. He'll build like 5 or 6, 7 at a time. Ever how many you get on a flatbed tractor trailer? He said, they'll be double stacked all the way the whole trailer. And he said, so he's already got all the program and designs to cut all the metal out. And I said, really? He said, yeah. He said, it wouldn't be nothing for when we build the chassis for the truck. You put the cab on there and we set it on the floor, set the pinch weld on the floor, and then he can just modify what he's already got in the CAD and make you a truck box to fit it and be done with it. I said, now we're talking. I believe he's here. Oh yeah, we're not body working this. We're making a new one. I think he's here. When he comes in, I'll probably mute it. So y'all hang tight. If he comes in, I'll mute it. Come on in. Hey. No, I thought I heard you. I thought I heard you pull up. Have a good weekend, buddy. Be safe. Hot, it open Denver. Yeah, he said he worked 14 hours yesterday. He said he worked 14 hours yesterday. So, y'all want to? I guess we're gonna have to. I guess we're gonna have to. We'll finish this, and then I'm gonna do a whole different live, doing an unboxing of this protective coating, because I gotta tag the vendor in it. So we're gonna do a whole different live on that. So. Ooh, thunders and. Oh, I can rewind it back, Nathan. I can rewind it back. And the thunder rolls. All right. All right, so let me grab it. I don't know if that piece of. I don't know if. That's why I want my table back. That's why I want my table back. The rest of my table. Let me get a piece of this plastic. All right, this is a 4x8 sheet. So that's why I want to get all this stuff off the table. So we'll just I'm just gonna take and I'm just gonna scribe some lines. I'm just gonna scribe some lines like at the corner, like scribe a line here at the corner, scribe a line right there. We need to hammer and dolly this back down. Scribe, draw this perimeter right here. Just go like from here to here, right? Just the corner. And then scribe a line right here at this corner. Scribe all this and all this. And then scribe all this and this. And don't worry about the straight line. And then take this level and the square and then scribe it with the level and square, because if we try to trace this thing is not 100%. It's all jagged up and stuff. But if we get it up here and we put a clamp on it, get it to the edge, use this as a square edge. No, I hadn't got nothing. I ain't got, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. So I got to fix these corners, right? Hammer and dolly that back out where it's bent. But clamp this down and draw a line, right? Just trace this out and then stop. And then clamp it down and trace that out and stop. And then take and just draw the outer circle right here. I don't really need to because, I mean, I'm probably going to make a template anyway, but I know this is a 23 by 23 hole. And then just measure this distance here and probably just scribe a line just for reference. But once we clamp it down and we know this is square, so we'll use this as a square edge, and then we'll pull this over here and we'll get this square. We'll clamp that down, and then we'll scribe a line here. We'll scribe this corner. We'll scribe from like here to here, and then that will give me my perimeter points, my data points, right? Then I can just take a straight edge and make it straight. And then what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to take and set this joker up and take the skill saw and just rip it somewhere right in here. Just rip it with the skill saw to see what it does. Now, if the Diablo blade cuts it without the heat and making it marred up, then what we'll do is we'll go with that, or I'll get some jigsaw blades, some good jigsaw blades. I got to go to Wally World. I need to go to Harbor Freight, and then we'll cut it that way, and then that'll be that. And then what I'll do is I'll take and I'll rip it this way. I'll rip it the long ways, and I'll rip it this way, right? And then I don't have so much to work with, and then I can clamp it to the table and then take straight edge, take either the level with a straight edge and run the jigsaw on the level as a straight edge and cut the first one out, and then go from there. Run the skill saw blade through wax. That's tough to cut, I would think. No, I just took this piece of, no, Mac, I just took a piece of this 1/8" plate that I had and throwed it up here, and this is 4x4, so I've been using this as a work table, but it's too thin. It's too thin. It's too thin. If I use this, I won't be happy, because once I put this on here and I drill the holes through it, stuff like that, I won't be happy. I won't be happy at all. I won't be happy. Because I'll just say, oh, I just done it to have something. So, 1/4" plate, 1/4" is the minimum. 3/8 is the max. Like Gulf wax. I got, hold on a second, see. Yeah, so there's somebody in the chat that sent me that 1/2" aluminum. Yeah, there's somebody in the chat that sent me that. Yeah, I got some Gulf wax right here. Yeah, 4x4. Yeah, I got some Gulf wax right here. Run the skill saw blade through some Gulf wax. Yeah, I got some Gulf wax right here. So that's that. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to, so we're at the 50-minute mark. Skill saw should cut it if the blade isn't deep. Oh, yeah, I got some Diablo blades. Them sun guns is the cat's meow. We ain't going to cry over 2 inches, Nathan. We ain't going to cry. Only reason why I said 4 foot is that would give just a little bit of overhang, but 46 ain't going to, 46 would just be a less overhang. That's okay. Yeah, so I got, this one right here is for stainless. This is for metals and stainless. And then we got the blade that's on there. And then there's a blade on the saw. That one right there, that one's 56 tooth. They got a 72 tooth. You know, I should run down there to Bernie's Hardware and pick up the 72 tooth. Just to pick it up. Talk to me. Oh, okay, Cuddy. Okay, Cuddy. Talk to me. Yeah, so the table itself is 45 and a half by 45 and a half. So the table is, yeah, the table's 45 and a half by 45 and a half. Oh, I know, man. Look, Nathan, I am not questioning your integrity at all. Absolutely not. So, absolutely. That never crossed my mind. That never crossed my mind. So if we got 45 and a half, and we got 45 and a half, and you got 46, so that's 1 inch. So it'd just be a ½ inch on one side and a ½ inch on one side, and then it'd just be a ½ inch overlay, which would be fine. So that's that. Hey, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. Right here is the, so what we're gonna do has been on here for 52 minutes. I told Corey at Scorpion that I would do an unboxing live on this product. And then we'll go through the whole kit system that they sent, right? I'll do it live, and it'll be just designated just for Scorpion. Since we're doing the doors, I don't want to piggyback and it'll be a bunch of nonsense for them if they decide to share the video, right? ½ inch thick, ½ inch aluminum. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. ½ inch aluminum. If it was ½ inch steel, I'd say I don't know about all that. I might have to get some better wheels. Might have to get some 700-pound wheels. But ½ inch. Yeah, so right here, right there's the stuff right there, Scorpion. Or Scorpion. I did one today. Yeah, I'm gonna get you on there, Mac. So boys and girls, so I appreciate everybody on this live on the doors. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. So this is, I guess, part 1 on the doors for the box truck. You see I already got the ceiling took out. I got all the metal took out of the ceiling. I got all that took down. I blew everything out. We good to go on that. So probably I got to go to Walmart. I got to go to the Walmarts and get some stuff. And I'm probably going to pick up a couple rolls of duct tape and use duct tape this time instead of using the other tape. Use some duct tape to tape everything up. And then we'll tape it up and get ready. But probably not going to tape it up until I order the toner. Because when I spray the H&R down, I think it's minimum 18 hours. We'll go through it in the box. I think it's minimum 18 hours to 24 hours before you put the top coat on it. So I don't want to tape it up and then the tape be on it for 4 or 5 days. I don't want to do that. So once I get the toner here, then I'll tape everything up. And well, I'll probably, I say this, I probably won't go live spraying it. Maybe, I don't know. Might just do a video, might just do the face recognition software on the DJ software app and let it follow me and just do a video on it because I've never sprayed this stuff, but it's not hard. I just never sprayed it. And I don't want to have to sacrifice my attention to the chat and my attention to the product, because if it was quartz like we did this live. I can do that stuff standing on my head because I know what it does. This stuff here is a new product. So I'll probably just do a video, a regular video of doing it, and then I'll probably upload it, and then we'll do the next video, and then it'll probably just be regular videos, and I'll do some shorts and stuff like that. Yeah, it's busy. Yeah, this stuff is busy. It's busy. It's busy. Yeah. So I don't want to. And then I'm probably going to take every bit of this stuff up here and probably just clean this up. And all these pieces here, just leave this industrial look. I thought about cleaning this up and body working it. But I don't believe I'm going to do that. So I'm going to take all these panels and these panels, take all this stuff out and take it to the powder coaters and the speaker pods. We got them made. Take the speaker pods and all the dash component, the radio component, take all those pieces up there, take all that stuff up there I made, take every bit of that to the powder coater and have them powder coated teal or seafoam green or something. That's why I got to get the color, because when I get the color, I'm going to do a spray out, take the spray out to the powder coater. The powder coater can scan it, and then they can make the powder to match the truck, because probably we're going to have the rims. I'm looking at the artillery wheels, probably going to have them powder coated as well. Because this thing's going to be pastel colors, teals and whites, or seafoam green and white, whatever you want to call it. And I'm probably going to do it in single stage. And probably the reason why I'm going to do it in single stage, so I can just tape it up, shoot it, let it dry for a couple of, a day or two. Then I can back tape it, and then I can spray it and just be done with it. So yeah. Nathan, what is that little symbol? Nathan, what is that little symbol before your smiley face? What is that? What is that symbol, Nathan? All while I'm in a carport. That's right. That's why. All while I'm in a carport. '57 Seafoam, just don't tell him. Hey, you already know it, Mac. You like the 57? I like the 49 better. I like the 49 Chevrolet Seafoam better. The 503's got too much blue in it. Oh, yeah, the 503 green has too much blue in it for me. I want more on the green side. Well, I tell you what, Nate, I'm going to screenshot it and I'll send it to you. .503 is 63 to 66. Yeah, that's your truck. Yeah, 503 green is too blue to me, for me, too blue. It's got too much blue in it. I mean, it's a pretty color, don't get me wrong, but it's just too blue. It's got too much blue in it for me. I see a lot of blue in it. I don't see it either. Yeah, I mean, I do. So the color on my car, the 54 Bel Air, it's seafoam green, but it's 49 seafoam green with no blue in it. I don't think it has any blue. I have to look up the paint code, but I don't think it has any blue. So let me show you. Let me show you. So this right here, this looks like 503 green to me, right? That looks like 503 green, right? But this has more blue in it. That's why it's called the Blue Mule. See, this is blue. This is a pastel blue, but they call it a green, but that looks blue to me. So, yeah. I thought I had something in here that was that color, but I don't. See, oh, well, let me show you. So this right here looks like 503. That looks like 503 to me. Seafoam green, that looks like 503. That's more of a blue, but it's pastel, but that's more blue. On this, going more of a minty, like mint is still on the blue side. I want it to be more on the spearmint side, I guess. And plus, everybody sees colors different. and cameras changes the pixels. Cameras, the filters on, not even putting a filter on a camera, changing the filter, just leaving it normal, picks up colors different. So you can take 3 people and line them up and they can look at the color and they're all different. They're all different. All right, we're at the 60-minute mark. So just give me just a few minutes. Let me clean my mess up and set up. I'm probably going to clean my mess up and set up on that side of the west side of the table. And no, the east side of the table. Yeah, I'm going to set up on the east side of the table, set the camera up, and go from there. Also, they emailed me and told me they are shipping me a banner. So a banner's coming too. So I appreciate you, boys and girls. Stay tuned because hit your notification bell on, and I'm going to go back live here in just a few minutes. I don't want to tell you, probably by 7 o'clock, 30 minutes, by 7 o'clock, I'm going to go back live, and we're going to do an unboxing on Scorpion undercoating system. It's a new product that I'm going to offer here at the shop. So I appreciate every single one of you, boys and girls. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Remember what I say, boys and girls. Remember what I said, boys and girls. Don't worry about the man up the road or down the road. Sweep off your own front porch while sweeping off anybody else's. Put God first, let loose and drag. Peace, up, and chin grace, I'm out.